What are you afraid of doing wrong that you need a gay Yoda?
I'm afraid, like, if I go to a gay bar and I really went for it, I mean, just told someone straight out, I am so physically attracted to you. I would love to hook up. The rejection would freak me out, and then I know what my next feeling would be to never walk into that particular place again.
So let me say this. If you wanted to be a baseball player, every time that you would strike out, you would quit.
I mean, no, I wouldn't want to do that, but
that's what you're saying, though.
That's what the feeling would be.
That's what but I want to explain something to you. It's called striking out for a reason, because it's what happens when you strike out in baseball. You do strike out. Now, in baseball, if you get 3 out of 10 hits, you're a fucking going to be a star, multimillionaire star. That means 7 out of 10 times you didn't do what you set out to do. Nowhere near are the numbers that good at picking people up. You'll never be the type of person who can pick out a 3 out of 10 just going out and working a fucking bar. If you had a shot at that, you fucking got past it. Unless you really want to date some skanks. Then you'll probably go a little higher. So, I'm going to tell you that this thing that you're saying, you're either going to have to get over or you can't play baseball. You cannot play baseball if you're afraid to make it out.
Yeah.
You say yeah, but you're discarding that.
No.
Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand that.
So why do you want to hold on to a system that you can't fucking win with?
I don't want to hold on to that system.
Yes, you do. You just told me that you're afraid that you'll do it. You say that you will do it.
But that was the feeling I would have.
How do you know? Have you tried it?
No, because, and I tell myself these things, but in that moment, I can't get myself to be that honest with somebody. To me, it feels kind of creepy too, just because I've never done it before. It feels like I've overstepped some sort of bounds of how people talk to each other because I've never had those conversations.
Because those things are honest. You have not lived an honest fucking life up to this point. You're becoming friends with straight guys, sexually fantasizing about them, and then being angry with their friends or their girlfriends. Mm-hmm. You've lived a dishonest life.
Oh, yeah.
So what you are afraid of is honest interaction. Right? It's because up to this point, all you've chosen is fantasy over reality. You haven't lived in reality. This is your first fucking step. This is why I'm mad at your shrink for not telling you to get out there and say to that guy, I'm glad that, you heard that. I thought about coming to you. I just couldn't have done it. You know what I mean? I know it's stupid, and it means the world to me that you would fucking contact me. Not dodge the guy who reached out to you.
No.
Imagine what that took for him to reach out to you.
Oh, yeah.
He had to be thinking, oh, my God, this guy's been jacking off thinking about me for fucking decades. I thought we were buddies.
Shooting cum all over the place.
And I want you to tell your shrink that. When are you going again?
Monday.
Just tell him you need to start living an honest life. Like, you're not lying. You're not going around and lying to people, but you're not telling the truth. And I think one of the big fucking problems you and I have is you won't tell me what's going on with you. And you'll say to me, yes, I agree. It was like, I bust your balls over business stuff that we do. You will agree. And then you don't do it, and then you tell me that you forgot. And I think the reason is that you're like, what you really want to say is, dude, I don't want to fucking do this. Which would be better for me and you to have.
But I don't feel that way.
Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking do. Or else you would do the things that you say you're going to do. And I think you're doing to me the same thing that you're doing with your friend. You're just not doing it. And that's because it's fucking uncomfortable to tell the guy, you know what, I don't want to do that thing that you want to do. It's an uncomfortable moment. Then you get over it, and people grow from there. But it's so much easier to say, yes, I'll do it. And then, of course, you don't set out to do it. You fucking hide. I don't want you to end up like Kathleen from the Bronx with fucking $15 just pumping them into a fucking thing, playing talk constantly.
He's drunk. God.
Jamie, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Yeah, I think Fez, I mean, your feelings are the same feelings that I had as a 12-year-old boy when I was afraid to ask a girl out. Like, I was afraid of being rejected, but never dated before and never asked anybody out. Then it's completely normal that you would have the same feelings, you know, dating for the first time.
He's 100% right. I mean, you got to remember, from Fez's point of view, it's the fucking 7th grade dance.
Oh.
And he's fucking showing up alone, standing next to the fucking wall, watching the fucking cooler kids having fun.
You're going to be one of the cooler kids.
I don't even think he should shoot for that. I think he should just be okay with whatever happens. I think he's afraid to hear whatever the truth is, or even afraid to think or say. And this is the beginning of that. You started this 3 weeks ago. I think the problem with the last 3 weeks is, and I talked to you about that, I said, by the way, when you come out, that's not the fucking Super Bowl. That's just the opening game of the season. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, you said that.
You've treated it like the Super Bowl. And that's why you were taking laps and, hey, did you hear, you know what I mean, getting your accolades. But it's just the fucking opposite. You know, you're just starting now. Have fun starting.
Hell yeah. It's a great journey of God knows what.
You don't give a shit, do you?
Yes, I do. I want to have fun. I
You
want
don't
to get
find,
out there and
the fact that you're saying God knows what.
I don't know. All right?
Here's your problem. You're coming out in the digital fucking world. You're an analog man.